What's up, Sigmas? Ever wonder what makes you stand out from the crowd? Sure, there's that air of mystery you carry and your no-nonsense approach to life. But there's more to the story. Today, we're diving deeper into the world of Sigma males, unearthing those unique quirks and habits that make you, well, you. You may find some of these habits strange, but trust us, they're what set you apart from the pack. Now, if you're just joining us for the first time, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You're stepping into a community of Sigma males, a tribe that celebrates individuality, strength, and the power of being different. So, join us as we delve into the intricacies of being a Sigma male. In this journey, we're going to explore 8 distinct behaviors, 8 unusual things that every Sigma male does. These aren't just habits, they're a part of who you are, a part of your identity as a Sigma male. And here's a little secret. These quirks are your superpowers. They are what make you stand out, what make you unique. You see, being a Sigma isn't about fitting in. It's about understanding your environment and knowing how to navigate through it while retaining your individuality. It's about finding comfort in solitude, using it as a tool to recharge and strategize. It's about questioning norms and conventions, always seeking the truth. And it's about speaking only when your words add value. So are you ready to dive in? Are you ready to embrace your Sigma quirks and celebrate what makes you different? Let's not wait any longer. Let the journey of discovery begin. Now let's jump right into it. Here are the 8 weird things all Sigma males do. You know that thing where you walk into a room and within seconds you figured out the vibe? That's right, social chameleon mode activated. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm not a chameleon. But hear me out. This isn't about changing colors or hiding. This is about something much deeper. Imagine walking into a room full of strangers. It's a cocktail party, let's say. The music is playing, glasses are clinking, and conversations are buzzing. Most people would feel a bit out of place, right? But not you. You, my friend, have an uncanny ability to blend into any situation like a Sigma male. It's as if you have an internal radar that instantly reads the room. You pick up on the subtle energy shifts, the unspoken social dynamics, and the hidden power structures. You might not even realize you're doing it, but you're absorbing everything. And here's where it gets interesting. You don't use this information to fit in or to be liked. No, you use it as a strategic tool. You use it to navigate the social labyrinth, to position yourself optimally, and to interact in the most effective way. This ability doesn't mean you're a conformist. Quite the opposite, in fact. You remain true to yourself, to your values, to your unique Sigma identity. You're not pretending to be someone else. You're just adjusting your approach based on the environment. It's like you're a social chameleon, shifting and adapting, but never losing your core. You're a Sigma male, always aware, always ready, always 10 steps ahead. And the best part, no one even realizes what you're doing. It's your secret superpower. But remember, this isn't about manipulation or deceit. It's about understanding, empathy, and strategic interaction. You're not changing who you are. You're leveraging your unique skills to navigate the world more effectively. So the next time you walk into a room and instantly figure out the vibe, remember, you're not just blending in, you're dominating. The ability to adapt without losing your individuality is what sets you apart. Sigmas don't conform, they adjust to dominate. Now, this one's classic Sigma. You thrive on solitude. While the world buzzes with social butterflies flitting from one conversation to the next, you're the lone wolf, perfectly content in your own company. You see, for Sigma males, solitude isn't about isolation. It's about self-reflection, rejuvenation, and strategic planning. You're like an artist, and solitude is your canvas. You paint your thoughts, aspirations, and strategies on this canvas, free from the noise and distractions of the world. Some might find it strange, even weird. But for you, it's a retreat into your inner world. A world where your thoughts are your companions and silence is your guide. In these moments of solitude, you're not just passing time. You're engaging in a deep, meaningful dialogue with your inner self. It's during these quiet moments that you recharge your mental and emotional batteries, sharpen your focus, and strategize your next move. This is when you connect with your core, understand your strengths, and recognize your weaknesses. Solitude is your sanctuary, a place where you can be your authentic self, undisturbed and unhindered. It's where you take off your social chameleon skin and embrace your true colors. You're not running away from the world, you're diving deeper into your own. And it's in this dive that you discover your true potential, your true desires, and your true self. You see, solitude isn't about being alone. It's about self-discovery. It's about understanding that your worth isn't defined by others' opinions or validations, but by your own self-belief. It's about realizing that you don't need to fit into a mold or follow the crowd to be happy or successful. You carve your own path at your own pace in your own unique way. So while others might see solitude as a sign of weakness or loneliness, you, the Sigma male, see it as your greatest strength. It's your secret weapon, your superpower. In the quiet, you discover who you really are and what you're truly capable of. Solitude isn't a weakness, it's your greatest weapon. While everyone else is busy accepting the status quo, you're out here asking, but why? You see, Sigma males possess a unique perspective on life. They have an unquenchable thirst for knowledge and understanding, and they aren't afraid to challenge the norm. While others may blindly accept things as they are, Sigma males question everything. They don't just want to know what's happening, they want to know why it's happening, how it's happening, and what the implications are. It's like they have this internal radar constantly scanning their environment, picking up on inconsistencies, analyzing patterns, and probing for deeper meaning. They don't take things at face value. They dig deeper, peeling back the layers until they uncover the truth. It's not about being contrarian or difficult. It's about being thorough and thoughtful. Sigma males don't just accept. They scrutinize, they investigate, they ponder, they question. For them, every rule, every societal norm, every commonly accepted belief is up for debate. They're not trying to be disruptive. They're simply exercising their intellectual freedom, refusing to be spoon-fed information. And yes, this can make them seem a little weird, a little out of sync with the world around them. They might be seen as overthinking or being overly analytical. But the reality is, they're just thinking better. They're not content with the superficial. They crave depth, complexity, and nuance. They're not interested in just skimming the surface. They want to dive deep into the abyss of understanding. Their approach to life is not about creating chaos or confusion. It's about seeking clarity. It's about refusing to live a life on autopilot, refusing to accept things just because that's the way it's always been. Sigma males question everything because they understand that knowledge and understanding are the keys to growth and evolution. They know that the only way to truly progress, to truly make a difference, is to question, to challenge, and to disrupt the status quo. So yes, the world may think you're overthinking, but in reality, you're just thinking better. You question everything because you refuse to live a life on autopilot. Ever notice how some people talk just to fill the silence? That's not the Sigma way. Sigma males, you are the epitome of the saying quality over quantity, especially when it comes to words. You see, for you, communication isn't about dominating the conversation or being the loudest in the room. Nope. You choose your words carefully, speaking only when you have something valuable to add. You're not one to engage in idle chatter or meaningless small talk. Instead, you value deep, meaningful conversations. You're the kind of person who'd rather stay silent than waste words on superficial topics. And that's not because you're antisocial or disinterested. It's because you understand the power of purposeful communication. You see, the beauty of selective communication is that it makes your words more impactful. When you speak, people listen. They listen because they know that when a Sigma male contributes to a conversation, it's going to be insightful, well thought out, and worth their attention. Your approach to conversation might seem strange to some. In a world where everyone is rushing to voice their opinions, your thoughtful silence can be misinterpreted as aloofness or disinterest. But the truth is far from it. You're simply not interested in contributing to the noise. You'd rather add value. And that's what makes you stand out. Your words are not just empty sounds, they're carefully chosen thoughts that reflect your intellect and depth. You don't just speak to be heard, you speak to inspire, to provoke thought, to make a difference. This selective communication is not about being superior or dismissive. It's about respecting your own time and energy, as well as that of others. It's about understanding that not every silence needs to be filled, and not every conversation requires your input. It's about recognizing the power of words and using them wisely. And that, dear Sigma males, is a trait that truly sets you apart. You're not interested in small talk. You're interested in deep, meaningful conversations. And that's why when you speak, people listen. Opening. Now, let's venture into another intriguing quirk of the Sigma male. In this scene, we're focusing on how Sigma males possess a rather unconventional trait. They're masters of patience. Yes, you heard that right. While the world is in a constant rush, Sigmas are the ones who understand the art of waiting. It's not about being slow or lazy, it's about being deliberate and strategic. Sigmas know that good things come to those who wait, but better things come to those who are patient. They understand that patience is not just about waiting for something to happen. It's about the ability to keep a good attitude while waiting. It's about staying calm under pressure, holding back when necessary, and striking when the time is right. It's not unusual to find a Sigma male calmly observing a situation, waiting for the right moment to act. They're not pressured by time or by what others are doing. Instead, they move at their own pace, operating on their own timelines. This trait might seem weird to some, especially in a world that constantly demands instant gratification. But for Sigma males, patience is a virtue they've mastered. They understand that rushing often leads to mistakes, and that good results require time and patience. Remember, Sigmas don't just wait around aimlessly. Instead, they use this time to strategize, to learn, to grow, to prepare. They are always ready to seize the moment when it arrives. They understand the value of time and how to use it to their advantage. Key message: patience is power for Sigma males. They understand that timing is everything. It's not just about doing things right, but doing the right things at the right time. So, if you ever find yourself wondering why Sigma males seem to be in no rush, it's not because they're lagging behind. It's because they're patiently waiting for the right moment to leap ahead. Ending. Remember, in the world of the Sigma male, patience isn't just a virtue. It's a strategy. Opening. All right, moving along to the next quirk of being a Sigma male. You've probably noticed this one too. Sigmas have this unique ability to remain calm, composed, and unflappable, even in the most challenging situations. It's like you're a walking Zen garden in the midst of a hurricane. You don't let external factors shake you up. Instead, you stay focused, maintain your composure, and handle situations with a cool, calculated approach. It's almost as if you've mastered the art of emotional intelligence. Now, this doesn't mean you're emotionless. Quite the contrary. You feel deeply, but you choose to manage your emotions rather than letting them manage you. You understand that feelings are temporary, and reacting impulsively can often lead to regret. So you take a step back, process your emotions, and then decide on the best course of action. It's a level of emotional maturity that's rare and admirable. Key message: emotional intelligence is your secret weapon. You understand your emotions, manage them effectively, and use them to your advantage rather than letting them control you. And then, there's this distinctive trait of Sigmas that really sets you apart. You're not driven by the need for external validation. You don't seek applause or approval from others. Instead, you find validation within yourself. Your measure of success is not based on what others think of you, but on your own standards and values. This might seem strange to some because we live in a society where people constantly crave likes, shares, and positive comments. But as a Sigma, you understand that the only approval you need is your own. This independent mindset allows you to focus on what truly matters to you without getting swayed by public opinion. Key message: your self-validation is a testament to your strength and independence. You don't rely on others to define your worth. You define it yourself. Closing. Indeed, you are a breed apart, Sigmas. Let's find out what the final Sigma quirk is in the next segment. Opening. Continuing on our journey of understanding the intriguing world of Sigma males, let's delve into the 8th weird thing they do. Now, onto the next quirk. This one is a bit of a paradox, but that's what makes it so distinctly Sigma. You see, Sigma males have this uncanny ability to be the quietest person in the room and yet the most noticeable. You might be thinking, how is that even possible? Well, let's break it down. Sigma males are masters of subtlety. They don't need to dominate conversations or be the center of attention to make their presence felt. Instead, they exude a quiet confidence that's as compelling as it is mysterious. They're not trying to impress anyone or prove anything. They're just being themselves, authentic, unapologetic, and intriguing. This quiet yet commanding presence also stems from a Sigma male's unwavering self-assuredness. They know their worth and don't feel the need to shout it from the rooftops. Instead, they let their actions speak for them. They're more interested in making genuine connections and meaningful contributions than in seeking validation or approval. And here's the kicker. While they're not actively seeking attention, they often end up attracting it. People are naturally drawn to their enigmatic aura, their thoughtful insights, and their independent spirit. It's like they have this magnetic field around them that draws people in. Key message: Sigma. Males understand that true power doesn't come from being the loudest in the room, it comes from being the most authentic. They don't seek attention, they command it through their quiet confidence and genuine self-assuredness. Now, isn't that a paradox worth embracing? Being the quietest yet the most noticeable person in the room isn't about playing mind games or putting on a show. It's about being true to who you are and understanding that your worth doesn't depend on others' recognition. Ending. So there you have it. The 8th weird thing that Sigma males do. Stay tuned for the next quirk that sets these intriguing individuals apart from the crowd. Opening. You're the master of delayed gratification. Let's talk about something that not everyone gets about Sigma males. You guys are the masters of delayed gratification. Now, this might seem like a weird thing to some, but it's actually a crucial part of your success. Instead of falling for instant rewards and quick fixes, you're all about playing the long game. You've probably heard the saying, good things come to those who wait. Well, as a Sigma male, you don't just wait. You actively work towards your goals, even if it means sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term gain. It's like you've got this inner compass that always points towards your ultimate destination, and you're not afraid to trek through the toughest terrains to get there. Key message: delaying gratification isn't about denying yourself pleasure. It's about investing in your future. Now, this doesn't mean you're a joyless robot who never has any fun. On the contrary, you know how to enjoy life. But what sets you apart is your ability to balance enjoyment with discipline. You understand that true satisfaction isn't found in fleeting moments of pleasure, but in the accomplishment of goals that truly matter to you. And here's the best part. While others are busy chasing the next shiny object, you're quietly building an empire. Your patience, discipline, and dedication are laying the foundation for a life that's not just successful, but also deeply fulfilling. Key message: your ability to delay gratification is a sign of your maturity, discipline, and vision. So, next time someone calls you weird for not jumping on the latest trend or for taking your time to make decisions, just remember, you're not weird, you're a Sigma. You're not following the crowd, you're following your own path. And that, my friend, is what makes you truly unique. Ending. Remember, as a Sigma male, your journey is not about getting there fast, it's about getting there right. So, there you have it, Sigmas. The 8 weird things you do that set you apart from the rest. Let's take a moment to recap. Firstly, the social chameleon mode, where you blend into any environment not to fit in, but to understand, analyze, and dominate. Your ability to adapt without losing your individuality is truly a mark of a Sigma male. Then there's the lone wolf routine. You thrive on solitude, using it to recharge and reflect. You've turned what others may view as loneliness into your greatest weapon, proving that in the quiet, you discover who you really are and what you're truly capable of. We also discussed how you question everything, refusing to live a life on autopilot. You're not just thinking, you're thinking better, always seeking the truth and deeper meaning. And let's not forget how you choose to speak only when it's worth it. You value quality over quantity, understanding that your words carry weight. We've covered a lot today, and hopefully, this has given you a better understanding of what makes you a Sigma. These are not just quirks or weird habits. They are the unique traits that set you apart, making you the strong, unstoppable individual you are. If you found this video helpful, be sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with your fellow Sigmas. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to join our tribe. We're a community that celebrates our differences, our strengths, and everything that makes us Sigmas. And hey, we're always looking for new content ideas. So if there's something you'd like us to cover in a future video, drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Remember, being different is what makes you powerful. So keep being you, Sigmas. Until next time, stay strong and unstoppable.